One of the biggest issues that Republicans and Democrats disagree over is health care, specifically Medicare. The government-run health insurance program primarily serves individuals 65 and over and those with disabilities. But under a Joe Biden administration, a lot of things could change. Here to talk about those differences between President Trump and the Democrats' approaches to Medicare is President of Americans for Limited Government, Rick Manning. Rick, thank you for being with us. Tell us what would be different, sir.
Well, what will be different is that Joe Biden will be actively attempting to socialize medicine, and he'll be really put into a position to do so if two things happen in this next 3 months. One of those things is an executive order which the president is contemplating, which would actually peg U.S. pharmaceutical prices paid by Medicare Part B to European price models from socialist countries in Europe. And by pegging those prices, basically putting price controls into the system, it actually brings us one step closer to socialized medicine. And the president's contemplating that, but we're hoping he won't do it. Second thing that's being contemplated right now is by Nancy Pelosi, and that's to create one-size-fits-all pricing for rates for providers. That's your doctor, that's your anesthesiologist, your x-ray technician, all those people who are providers of medical care. They would have one size fits all, whether they were in New York City or Bakersfield, California. So, and the costs of doing business are different in those two places. So both of those things combined would create essentially a flat rate system across the board for both the medicines and the doctors, at which point all you have to do is nationalize health insurance companies and use socialized medicine.
Let's talk about socialized medicine. You and I are old enough to remember when the word socialism was a negative, and we know many reasons why. But there's some people now, especially younger people now, think, oh, socialized medicine, that sounds great. Everybody gets. So describe to me what you consider the weaknesses of what you call socialized medicine.
Well, the biggest weakness is what we saw in the VA under the Obama administration, and that is veterans waiting in line for health care, never getting to the front of the line and dying in line. Socialized medicine by design is rationing because the federal government will always make price decisions based upon budget. They won't make decisions based upon the health of the individuals. Second of all, if you believe the government's too big now, you'll love it under socialized medicine. Imagine the caring response you'll get if you need to get treatment for cancer. You've got stage 4 cancer, you've got one chance to live, and you're trying to get that treatment, and you're dealing with a government bureaucrat on the other side who doesn't care. That's what you'll be dealing with. Third, everybody wants to have a doctor-patient relationship. You will not have a doctor-patient relationship. You will have a doctor-government-patient relationship. The doctor will essentially have to check everything through the government in order to treat you. And fourth, as we see in Europe, where these price controls on medicines are, one of the things the Europeans do is they actually restrict who can get those medicines. For the International Price Index, they actually say if you're disabled, if you're older, maybe they actually quality of life index determine how valuable you are to society. So everybody isn't equal in Europe when it comes to being able to get medical care. It is a matter of who is deemed most valuable by the government to society, and those are the people who get the best treatment. And everybody else, well, you're on your own.
All right. Rick Manning, thank you very much for joining us, sir, and giving a heads up on what could be different in the future.